Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Getting Dirty Off-Road channel. Today we're at our daughter's place again. I'm gonna work on her pickup truck. She's got a 95 Chevy. Needs an oil change. Just discovered it needs some brake pads on the front. Gonna throw a different set of tires on it too. So we'll go ahead and get started here. Like always, we don't know what we're doing, but we're going to do it anyway. So I got me a catch pan here. Going to go ahead and pull the plug out of the oil pan. I just had this running for a little while, so the oil's good and warm. Should run out of here pretty quickly. Now, I was gonna make her do this, but she's pretty busy. Work, studies, just not available. So, here I am. I'll just do it. All right. While that's draining, I'm gonna go through the brake pads. Okay, so changing tires on this truck, putting a little more aggressive tire on it. The mud season's coming and I'm sure that she would like that. So I've kind of looked around here. The rotors look pretty good, but as you look back in through there, there's not much pad left. So I'll take these off. I can show you a little better. In doing so, you got a bolt here to take the caliper off, and then we can get the pads out of there. All right, now one thing we got to do is press this piston back into the caliper. So I'll just get a pry bar and do it. Sure, there's easier ways. Then I get to where I can just go between the rotor and the back pad and get a pretty even push on this piston. Okay, got the piston pushed back. Now we'll take the bolts out that hold the caliper on. These Chevys are a 3/8 Allen, so I like to use these ones on the socket with a ratchet. Once you got those two bolts out, just pull the caliper off, and there you have it. Then to get this style of pad out, you got a clip here on the back side. Just pry that a little bit. the pad will come out for you. Now this is the outer, so the front side. It's not terrible. It could have probably went longer, but she is a college kid, college town. Here, might as well fix it. This back one has a clip that goes into the piston. Just kind of a spring clip type. So once you get it out of there, these two ears sit down in the center and just pull it straight out. So that's the inner, the back side. Like I said, they're not horrible, but they're worn and I'm here. Let's get that little slide pin pushed back. That way when we put it on, it all fits. Now this rotor pad system really does need an upgrade. The rotors are getting down there where the next time we'll probably do some new ones there. For now, she's a broke college kid, so it's the cheapest of the cheap. So now just a comparison here. This bottom one's the old one there. This one here is the new pad. There's quite a bit of difference. So now we'll just take these tabs, we'll put them back down in the center of the caliper. The spring clip goes inside. Just about like that. And this outer goes on just like we took off. These tabs will spring over these little divot holes there. And just like that, it all snaps back together. So now you can see how the new ones sit in there. We'll just put it back over the rotor, put the bolts back in. Sometimes you got to wiggle things around to get the threads to line back up, but not real complicated. Good and tight. All right, now we've got the new brake pads in. So we'll gently press the brake pedal to push this piston back out of the caliper. Just want to go about half until the pedal feels tight. You don't want to stand in there and step on it. You might blow this seal out. Okay, so now that we got the brake pads on this driver's side done, gonna slide under here, put the oil plug back in the pan, then we'll twist that filter off. So I like to clean the plug off good before I put it back in. Then once I've got it in there, I'll wipe the pan around it. Mostly just so I can see if there's any leaks around the plug. I don't want to clean too much here. I'll be all week on it, so just go around the plug. Tighten that up good. Now we'll spin that oil filter off. So right up there, you can see the oil filter. It's a side mount. I guess they did that for space. Doesn't make for keeping things very clean or handy. That sucker's tight. Alright, just had to go get one of these Knuckle Buster 2000s. See if we can get it in there. And of course, this one's too big. See if I can find something else. All right, 2.0. And that's a big negative. If I wasn't such a wimp, I could just grab it by hand like a man. Alright. Third time's a charm, right? Use a strap wrench, we'll see. Okay. So got the strap all cinched down tight. Grab the handle. Crush the filter. Ooh, got a little bit to turn. One more dent. Ooh, maybe. Now, if you noticed, I was turning it the wrong way. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. So maybe, just maybe it'll come off if I turn it the right way. Ooh, there's a dent. Just don't have room for this. Oh, I think it's coming. Whew. That thing liked to take me out in the street and bait me. All right, here comes the oil. All down the bottom end. I don't know why they put that right above the drive line. I guess to keep the U-joint lubricated. Okay, now that we got that off, I'll go ahead and let it run all over the suspension parts. We'll go put the tire on. Okay, so I'm swapping her tires. These are the ones that were on the truck. They're basically new. These are the ones that she wants on the truck. Yeah, they're basically new too. Now with the mud season coming, she might like to go get dirty off-road. And I'll tell you, these guys right here, they ought to have a little bit of fun with that. For us, getting dirty off-road is all about enjoying yourself. And why not give her the option? Okay, so we've got one tire done, brake pads on. Gonna get under there, spin the oil filter on. You just want to make sure you don't knock a bunch of dirt or anything on it. Finish up this little job, probably on a time lapse. Well, that's it for changing the tires and such here. If this video was at all helpful for you guys, leave me a comment and let me know. I tried to speed it up so I didn't bore anybody to death. If you could go ahead and hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to us. If you want to subscribe, hit the notifications. Then every time we put one out, we're shooting for Monday mornings, so you'll get notified when we do. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch us, and we'll see you in the next one. So that's going to do it for changing the tires, brake pads, doing the oil change. You probably noticed I do 2 or 3 things at a time. Story of my life, pure reality. Can't decide on one thing to do. So for today, that's it. Thanks for watching the Getting Dirty Off-Road channel. We're going to probably go wash it, fill up the gas tank, put some of this super cleaner in her, make her feel good. Just remember, don't tap it, smash it.